Hello, my CEO babes. We are continuing this 30-day challenge for you to start your online coaching business within 30 days. And I'm really excited to just go ahead and showcase, give you all the value, give you all the tips, tricks, strategies, and tools within these trainings. And oh my goodness, it just feels so good to showcase. I can't speak, to showcase and share this with you all. But really today we're going to be talking about how to position your leads so that you can have people coming to your offer and position your offer so that you can have the high ticket leads to come to you, right? So let's go ahead and really go into that. Before we go into that, you already know the drill. Let's go ahead and know that, sign up with the bit.ly/clients on autopilot link. This is a great way for you to get these recordings personally sent to your email, but more importantly, you can get all the tips, tools, strategies, and an exclusive invite to my top secret project that I'm unveiling soon. And I'm really excited to showcase this with you. And really, why wouldn't you want to get that exclusive invite? It's really big and it's really excited for it. And it is completely free for you guys to just sign up, get access to all these trainings, and really just have, your repertoire of these trainings in your emails. So why not have that information? It's just free value for you to go ahead and take care of. And honestly, I think this is one of the greatest things that you can probably, get in your toolbox to build your online coaching business. So without further ado, if you guys, just so you know, if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at my laptop. But if you guys really love this training, please don't keep me a secret. I would really love if you could just screenshot this video and go ahead and just post to your Instagram stories, tag me at Tina Lopez Coaching. And really, this is a way for me to interact with you, engage with you, get to check up on what's going on in your world. And really, just more importantly, you guys will get exposed to my audience, which is just free exposure. And all you have to do is just tag me on your Instagram stories at Tina Lopez Coaching with the screenshot, and I would be able to really just expose you to my audience so that you can get all the exposure, all the people having eyes on your work and on your profile on Instagram. And if you're not already following me on Instagram at Tina Lopez Coaching, go ahead and do that. And if you're on Clubhouse, go ahead and follow me at Clubhouse at Tina Lopez as well. But I'm super excited to get into this topic. Let's kind of get into it. So we want to talk about how to position your offer to high ticket leads. Well, let's kind of break this down. What are high ticket leads? Well, high ticket leads are primarily individuals that can really invest serious money. So I'm talking about $1,000 and above into your program. And the way that you're actually going to know whether or not they can or cannot do that, I mean, again, you can't find their bank account information. That'd be a little weird and a little bit illegal, I think. But anyways, basically what I mean by this is essentially you want to have the thorough market research to really understand your demographic, to really understand the individuals that you're serving, but more importantly, to have all the information as to what is that demographic, what is their income brackets. And you having a high ticket lead may be an individual that has an income bracket of $30,000 to $50,000, or it could be from $50,000 to $100,000. It really depends on what your recommendation is, right? So really, let's go ahead and go into that. We already broke down our offer in previous trainings on how to create your 3 core frameworks. So basically, when I say offer, that is what I'm referring to, your offer, so that you know what you are selling. And I really just want to take the time to define those terminologies. So as I'm speaking, you guys will know what I'm talking about. So I really just wanted to talk about that. So the first thing that I think is really important, and I cannot stress this enough, if you probably heard me multiple says, ideal client avatar, ideal client avatar. You probably heard me say that so many times that you're just like, Tina, I get it, right? But seriously, it's so important for you to know your ideal client avatar, whether that's through market research, whether through that's you actually knowing how this person looks, sees, I don't know, but basically the ideal client avatar is your bread and butter to your business, because they're the people that are the leads, they're the people that are the clients, and they're the people that you're going to be working with on a one-to-one setting, really, when it comes to working with these clients. So it's really important that you know your ideal client avatar on a deep personal level, right? So that is a prerequisite and a requirement in order for you to position your offer to high ticket leads, because when we go into the second step of, your offer is going to be through all your marketing channels, you need to know who this offer is going to be positioned for. You need to know who this offer is going to be really sold to, right? Because me selling an offer that's going to be for plumbers is going to be very different from like me selling an offer to like a 7 or 8 figure entrepreneur. Does that make sense? Like, let me know in the comments if that makes sense, right? Just type in that makes sense in the comments below. But really what this will allow you to do is this will allow you to really filter your audience as you are posting it throughout your entire marketing channel, who this is for and who this is not for, right? Because you don't want to per se have a client that is not your ideal clients, because it's all about serving the individuals that we want. We're not in a place that's desperate for clients. We don't need any clients. We just want to serve specific clients that are here to help us and really for us to help them, right? So this is very critical for you to know. And when I say to display this offer all through your marketing channels, I'm talking about like Instagram, I'm talking about like IG stories, Facebook, LinkedIn, like all the marketing channels, social media marketing channels that I can refer to. And the reason why I have a preference towards social media is because social media is free, right? You don't have to pay for advertising. You don't have to pay for any of these things. Like, you can get clients literally for free by you just doing the work. And when I say literally for free, I mean quite literally, like, you're not paying to be on Instagram, you're not paying to be on Facebook, right? So take advantage of that. Like, this is such a day and age where knowledge is just so transferable, and for you to like just really take advantage of like an internet online based business, like, take advantage of this. It's a great resource. And so when I say marketing through all your channels, this is going to be a little bit towards like your launch strategy when you decided to launch your offer. It's a way for you to actually like, tell your audience, hey, I've been giving so much value to you, through your marketing, that now is a time for you to actually work with me. And you're going to have 3 types of leads. Types of leads is going to be cold, warm, and hot. The people that are hot leads, and when I say hot leads, meaning like they love your content, they've been like binge watching and they're taking notes, like they'll send you messages like, oh my god, this is helpful for me. Like, those are phenomenal people, right? They're going to be the individuals that they see your offer and they're just going to be like, they're gonna just be like, I want to buy. Like, let's just give me the payment link and I'll pull out my credit card. Let's do it right now. Those are the leads that you want to work with. Those are the easiest leads for you to do. But remember that they all started as a cold lead. Now let's go ahead and talk about cold leads. Cold leads are individuals that they have no idea who you are. They just don't know who you are. They don't even know that you help them with X things, whatever your I help statement is. They're just someone who maybe just stumbled across your content, or maybe you engage with them on a certain post and they're just like, let me just check this girl or guy out. Like, let me just see them, right? They're not in a place to buy, primarily because they just don't know you, right? Now, as they, filter through your content, they're going to be transitioning to a warm lead. They're going to probably be like, oh, now I know a little bit what she or he does. Like, she or he talks about this and this makes sense. Like, I'm consuming his or her content and I'm actually liking it, but I'm not at a place where I want to buy it, but I'm interested, right? Like, I'm interested in what you have to sell. I'm interested in what you have to offer. And then as they pursue and consume majority of your content, then they're going to go into that positioning place where they're going to go into the hot lead placement, because then they're going to be like, okay, I know that she or he is an expert in this. Her content or his content has been amazing. It has helped me so much. And I just need to work with her because she's just the person that has delivered so much value. So I could not imagine what it would be like to work with her, because if this is her free content and it's really good, can you imagine what her paid content would be? Like, that is a really big distinguishing factor. So that's why when you create content, don't hold anything back, because it is actually in your best interest for you to tell them the what or the how. Doesn't mean that they're actually going to do it, and that doesn't mean that you're giving your own information for free. This actually just positions yourself as an expert authority, because honestly, from my experience, when it comes to creating content, individuals like to consume content, but if they don't take action, then that's on their choice. Like, I pretty much showed you all the things that you can do in your business and how to get there, right? But, I think the great thing about coaching is that there is accountability, right? It's not just a passive way for you to just consume content. And obviously, like, paid content, you selling your intellectual property, that is going to be more rigorous, that is going to be more intense, that's going to be a lot more detailed than what the surface level free content is, primarily just because it takes a lot of time to build a business or to do anything of that nature that your expertise is within, right? So you really want to distinguish that it's okay to share, to talk about as much content and information as you want, and really just feel free to do so. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on that topic, because I do know that a lot of people have questions when it comes to doing that, and I would love to read your comments and help you in any capacity that I can, right? Now, the next thing that I recommend for you to do is, if you have an individual that is a hot lead, or actually this would be an individual that, for example, maybe a warm lead, where they're that individual that are like, I like what you have to offer, I'm checking it out, I'm just seeing it, I'm just like, I'm not fully on that fence, then I would really just, start a conversation with them, because the quickest way for you to transition a warm lead into a hot lead is through your conversations, is through the DMs. Primarily because you actually get to directly reach out to them and you can say, hey, I saw you engaging with my content and I really just thought of you, and I just want to say a quick, hey, how are you doing? And you could have this whole conversation. And I just thought, I'm creating this program. I think you'd be a really great fit for it. Is this something that you're interested in? Right? It's not pushy, it's not salesy, it's just asking for an interest. Like, are you interested in it? Cool. So if they're interested in it, if they say, yeah, I'm interested, cool. Is it okay if we just like set up a quick call then, just so that, we can get a better information as to, how I can help you and how you can be served through this process? If they're interested, they're more than likely going to say yes. And then you go ahead and have a sales call and you go ahead and talk to them in that capacity, right? So it's really important for you to know that it's just a simple conversation, and conversations are the quickest way for you to convert a warm lead into a hot lead. So without further ado, let's go ahead and recap. The first thing that you need to know is that it's required that you know your ideal client avatar. Second thing, it's required really that you position your offer through all your marketing channels, because if you want people to know to buy from you, then they need to know that an offer exists to buy, right? So you want to put it in the marketing channels everywhere you go, in any capacity that you can. And then just ask a simple question. Just have a conversation with them and say, does this sound like something that you're interested in? And then you can go from there, right? So these are the top 3 things that I really recommend for you to do in order to position your offer to high ticket leads. But more importantly, go ahead and subscribe to this link, the bit.ly/clients on autopilot link. This is a great way for us to send you these recordings, to send you all the tools, the workbooks, like all the value and information that we really think is going to genuinely help you in the best way possible. But you would also get exclusive invites to my top secret project that is coming out very soon, and I'm really excited to showcase this to you. But more importantly, you guys have this toolbox that you can keep forever in your emails. So take advantage of this. I'm really excited to share this with you. Let's go ahead and crush 2021. And if you're watching this, in your emails later on, it's, way past 2021, then let's crush whatever the year that you're working on. So let's get started. Let's make this happen. And, let's build your online coaching business.